Hello class, let's take a look at this problem here. We have systolic blood pressure measurements taken in the right arm and the left arm of the same woman. And we want to do a paired sample, a paired t-test type of analysis here. And they define the difference as the right arm minus the left arm, okay? So what we're going to do here is, instead of treating this as two separate groups of data, we are instead going to look at this as the difference in the data compared to zero. So what this does is it takes this from a Chapter 9 problem and turns it into a Chapter 8 problem. So by comparing the difference to zero, as opposed to dealing with two different groups, I am transforming the problem from a Chapter 9 problem to a Chapter 8 problem. It makes it much simpler, okay? So the null is that the difference is zero. The alternative is the mean difference is not zero. So I can do this directly in StatCrunch. It's very easy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop up my calculator here. I'm going to take right minus left. So 149 minus 175 gives me negative 26. 143 minus 177 gives me negative 34. 118 minus 175, whoops, gives me negative 57. 135 minus 155, whoops, gives me negative 20. I guess I should have known that. And then finally, 137, excuse me, minus 154 gives me negative 17. Now, you're probably asking yourself, well, David, what if I don't know, okay, that it's right minus left or left minus right or whatever? Is it going to change my answer? The answer is no. Okay, the only thing that this impacts is the test stat. Okay, you'll notice that when I run this analysis, t-stat, excuse me, one sample with data, select the data, the null and alternative are defined by default, move this up, compute, and as you can see, I get negative 4.30. If I had done left minus right, it would have been positive 4.30, but the p-value remains unchanged. So the decision remains the same. So the p-value to 3 decimal places is 0.13. So what is the decision? Well, alpha 0.05, p-value is smaller than alpha. Therefore, I am going to, since p-value is less than the significance level, I am going to reject the null. There is sufficient evidence to support the claim. Thank you.